Welcome back to our channel, where today we're diving into the darkest, most mysterious part of our planet, the deep sea. For centuries, this vast, crushing abyss was thought to be a barren wasteland. But with every new dive, every new mission, we're discovering that's far from the truth. The deep ocean is teeming with life bizarre, beautiful, and utterly alien. So, grab your virtual submarine, because we're about to explore the most incredible deep-sea discoveries that are rewriting the rules of life itself. Just imagine pressures that could crush a tank, temperatures near freezing, and a darkness so complete it's like nothing on Earth's surface. Yet, life doesn't just survive here. It flourishes in the most spectacular ways. A recent global initiative called the Ocean Census has been leading the charge. In just the 16 months, they've identified over 800 new species. We're talking about everything from creatures called mud dragons and strange sea spiders to previously unknown guitar sharks and squat lobsters. It's a treasure trove of biodiversity, proving that we've barely scratched the surface of what lives in our oceans. Now, let's go deeper, much deeper, into what's known as the Hadal Zonda, ocean's deepest trenches. Scientists recently stumbled upon something truly mind-blowing in the Pacific, over 9,500 meters down. They found entire ecosystems that don't need sunlight to survive. Instead of photosynthesis, they run on chemosynthesis. Here, specialized bacteria convert chemicals like methane seeping from the seafloor into energy. This process forms the foundation of a whole food web, supporting communities of mollusks and giant tube worms. This isn't just a handful of microbes. It's one of the deepest, most complex communities of its kind ever found. A thriving city in the eternal night, and the residents of these deep-sea neighborhoods are just as fascinating. Take the newly described bumpy snailfish, found over 3,000 meters deep in the Monterey Canyon. This little guy is pale pink, soft-bodied, and has huge eyes, perfectly adapted to a high-pressure, low-light world. It's like something straight out of a fantasy novel. It's not alone, either. Researchers also found its cousins, the dark snailfish and the sleek snailfish, each with its own unique body plan. These discoveries show us that under extreme pressure, life gets creative, resulting in these wonderfully strange and gelatinous forms that are built to withstand the immense force of the water above. But the deep isn't just about pale, ghostly creatures. It also has its own light show. Off the coast of Western Australia, scientists recently identified a new species of lantern shark. This shark, living up to 600 meters deep, has special light-emitting organs called photophores all over its belly and sides. It literally glows in the dark. This bioluminescence could be used for camouflage, communication, or even attracting prey. In the same region, they found a new porcelain crab so tiny it lives its whole life, camouflaged among the branches of soft corals, perfectly matching its host's colors. It is a master of disguise in a world where hiding is a matter of life and death. Speaking of corals, the deep sea has its own incredible gardens that rival anything you'd see in the tropics, but with a twist. Let me introduce you to a new coral species with one of the best names ever, Iridioria cubata. Yes, it's named after the famous Wookiee from Star Wars. Found over 400 meters down in the Pacific, this coral grows into a single, massive colony up to 1.2 meters tall, with long, flexible branches that look hairy, just like chubata. These deep-sea corals are more than just a novelty. They create complex structures on the seafloor, providing vital habitats for other animals in an otherwise sparse environment. They are the architects of the abyss. Perhaps the most profound discovery is simply finding complex life where we thought none could exist. In trenches plunging more than 9,000 meters, a depth previously considered almost sterile, we've found not just microbes, but large animals. We're seeing tube worms, mollusks, and other complex organisms thriving in conditions we once thought were impossible for animal life. They cluster around chemical seeps, living off energy from the Earth itself, completely independent of the sunlit world far above. This forces us to ask, what are the true limits of life? Every time we think we've found them, the deep ocean shows us we were wrong. And it's not just about what we can see. It's also about what we can read in their DNA. By sequencing the genomes of microbes from places like the Mariana Trench, scientists have uncovered thousands of new species at the genetic level. These tiny organisms possess incredible genetic toolkits that allow them to thrive under extreme pressure and cold. Their unique adaptations are challenging long-held scientific theories about how life functions at such depths. It turns out, the deep sea has its own set of rules, and we're just beginning to decipher its genetic playbook. So what does all of this mean? Firstly, these discoveries are a masterclass in adaptation. From evolving built-in flashlights to developing soft, pressure-resistant bodies, life in the deep is a testament to nature's ingenuity. Secondly, it's a humbling reminder of how little we know. We've explored more of the surface of the moon than we have our own planet's deep oceans. Who knows what other wonders are waiting to be found? But finally, and most importantly, it's a wake-up call. These unique, fragile ecosystems are incredibly vulnerable. Threats like deep-sea mining, pollution, and climate change could destroy these one-of-a-kind habitats before we even fully understand them. The great frontier of deep-sea exploration is more active than ever. With every new submersible dive and every sample brought to the surface, the story of life on Earth gets richer and stranger. From glowing sharks to Wookiee corals and entire ecosystems thriving in the abyss, the deep sea constantly challenges our imagination. It pushes us to redefine what's possible for life, not just on our world, but potentially on others. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey into the deep. If you found these creatures as amazing as we do, please hit that like button and subscribe for more adventures into the unknown. We'd love to hear which discovery blew your mind the most, so drop a comment below. Until next time, stay curious.